Hey everyone, if you're standing here trying to decide whether this Ingersoll Rand 50 CFM non-cycling refrigerated dryer is the right fit for your setup, you're not alone. Nobody wants to drop serious cash on an air treatment system only to find out it's either overkill for their needs or can't keep up with daily demand. The last thing you need is a machine that cycles on and off constantly, driving up your power bill while it struggles to keep your compressed air clean. So before you click buy, let's talk about what this dryer actually does in real life and whether it's worth your time and money. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. This isn't one of those fancy new gadgets that promises the world but can't handle the basics. The DA85INA100 is built for shops and facilities that need dry, clean air without the constant hum of a compressor cycling up and down. That non-cycling design means it runs continuously at a steady temperature, so you're not getting those annoying pressure swings that can mess with sensitive tools like CNC machines or spray booths. If you've ever had a paint job ruined because your air line had moisture in it, you know exactly why consistency matters. This dryer keeps the dew point low and stable, which is exactly what you need when you're running pneumatic tools all day or running a small production line. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room: energy use. A lot of refrigerated dryers waste electricity by constantly cycling on and off, especially if they're oversized for the job. But this one doesn't. It's designed to run efficiently at 50 CFM, which is perfect for mid-sized garages, small manufacturing cells, or even a busy auto shop with multiple tools running at once. It's not trying to cool a warehouse, it's built to handle a focused load without wasting power. That means lower electricity costs over time, and since it's from Ingersoll Rand, you're not dealing with some no-name brand that cuts corners on the internals. The compressor and heat exchanger are built to last, so you're not replacing it every couple of years. But here's the catch: this dryer isn't for everyone. If you're running a tiny hobbyist setup with just a single air tool, you probably don't need 50 CFM. You'd be better off with a smaller, cycling model that's cheaper upfront and uses less power when it's not in heavy use. This one is for people who actually need reliable, continuous dry air without the drama. Think auto body shops, small machine shops, or even a woodworking studio with multiple spray guns. If you're pushing more than 30 to 40 CFM regularly, this dryer will keep up without breaking a sweat. Another thing to consider is where you're going to put it. This isn't a quiet little box you can tuck under a workbench. It's a full-sized refrigerated dryer, so it's going to need proper ventilation and clearance. If your shop is already tight on space, this might not be the best fit. You'll also want to make sure your compressed air system can handle the pressure drop. Some smaller compressors might struggle to maintain flow once this dryer is added to the line, so check your setup before you commit. The biggest reason to buy this dryer is reliability. Ingersoll Rand has been in the compressed air game for decades, and this model carries that legacy forward. It's built to meet safety standards and handle daily use without failing. If you've ever dealt with a dryer that just stops working mid-project, you know how frustrating that can be. This one is designed to run without those kinds of surprises. So who should skip it? If you're running a light-duty setup where you don't need continuous dry air, there are cheaper options out there. If your shop is already packed with equipment and you can't spare the space or the airflow, this might not be the right choice. And if you're on a tight budget, the upfront cost might be a stretch, though the long-term energy savings could offset that over time. At the end of the day, this dryer is for the person who needs dry air, day in and day out, without the hassle of cycling or inconsistent performance. It's not the flashiest tool in the shop, but it's the one that keeps everything else running smoothly. If that sounds like you, this could be a solid investment. Check out the link in the description if you want to take a closer look. It might just be the solution you've been searching for.